and it honestly organizes your entire life. It is like your own personal assistant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a very happy and productive week. Today's video is going to include 7 really easy ways to organize your life now. Right now, today, it's pretty much a how to organize your life in a day video updated. So I really hope you find the tips valuable, and I honestly think they're gonna make a big difference to your overall productivity as well, whether you're studying or working, so make sure you watch to the end. And if you guys aren't already subscribed, please do click the subscribe button down below, but also make sure that you're turning on your notification bell so that you get notified every time one of my videos gets uploaded. I'm gonna try and post every single Monday night, 10 PM Australian time, so make sure that you are putting that into your calendars. And if you're looking for some extra motivation or study inspo or just life inspo, check me out on Instagram at studywithjess. Go follow me there. I'm posting up a lot of my words of wisdom every day, and it's just another way to interact with you guys, so I'd love if you do follow me. And enough of all those announcements, let's just get straight into my 7 really easy ways to organize your life now, because I'm sure you guys are feeling quite impatient, so let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is something that has honestly helped me to organize my life so much, and trust me, there is a lot that's needed to be organized, from moving to Sydney to organizing my videos and filming, planning for Adam and my wedding. And I recently came across a fantastic app or organization tool. It's called Trello. And I hope that a lot of you aren't sitting here watching it thinking, of course, Jess, how did you not know about this? But do check out Trello. It's made a really big difference to my organization and just overall productivity, actually. Trello is a task and to-do list manager or organizer. So it helps you to organize information, tasks, projects, anything and everything. And the reason that I really like it is, I've mentioned this so many times on my channel, but I'm a real visual person. I need to have everything right in front of me, and that's the reason I really like this, because I can access it on my computer, my laptop, my tablet. That's the other thing, you can use it anywhere, everywhere, offline as well. But it actually shows you everything, and you can store all the information that you need in all the different boards that you create. So a little bit of a breakdown as to how it works. I've made a bunch of different boards, and I'll take you through some of them in a moment, but I've made different boards depending on the sort of things I need to focus on in my life. And then within those boards, you have lists, and in those lists, you break them down further according to the smaller tasks or subtasks, and they're called cards. And it actually got to the point where, and it's not on my desk right now because that would just be really embarrassing, but I had a really long to-do list, and I would cross things off as I'd go, and then I'd want to change the priority, change the due dates, I'd scribble it, I'd update it. It was just an absolute mess. So this way, having it as a digital to-do list manager, it is so much more clean and organized. And I love that you can color code, you can add some fun things like stickers, because why not? That's fun. And then I even synced up my projects or tasks to my calendar on my computer and phone. If you guys wanted to download Trello, and I really recommend you do because it's free to try it out. The core features are free, which is also why I like it. But if you do download Trello, then you can play with the different sort of add-ons that they come with, and it honestly organizes your entire life. It is like your own personal assistant. Now, one little example of one of my boards, I'm very proud of this because this has been probably how I spend most of my time wedding planning lately. And as you guys know, Adam and I are getting married in March next year, but there is a lot to do. So I made this board, and it's pink because pink represents love. Let me be, guys. And I made sure to write down, or actually just divide up, the main things that we need to focus on for the wedding planning. So within my wedding planning board, I've got a list for florist responsibilities, entertainment, food planning, bridesmaid plans, and I've then broken them all down further. I've added some checklists into some of them, and also due dates. I've crossed off quite a few of my due dates already, so I'm pretty proud of myself, but there is still a lot to go. So that's a static board, but then I also did a workflow as another example. So with YouTube, I have to go through this process of coming up with ideas for videos. I write my scripts, I plan it out, and then I have to film them, I edit them, it goes through post-production, I finally upload and I publish a video. So I can then drag and drop these cards or ideas across my workflow just to keep track of where I'm up to within these tasks. So again, I just really like that I can stay on top of all of my stuff, and honestly, I feel a lot less stressed now. I think that moving up to Sydney and having so much to focus on and so many things to have to hold in my mind, it gets quite overwhelming. So that way it's sort of like a really big brain dump onto Trello, and now it's Trello's problem. It can help me with my life. Also, if you happen to be working on group projects, you can actually add board members and you can collaborate on the projects together. You can see who is contributing what to each project and where you guys are up to. You can comment on the boards. It's just a really great interactive platform, and I really recommend you guys check it out. Whether you're at school or working on projects with people in the workplace, it's really handy. Another really easy and simple and really quick way to organize your life right now, guys, if you're watching my video, you're probably on a computer or have access to your emails. Go and unsubscribe from all of that junk mail or emails that you just don't read anymore and you're still getting them from different companies and businesses, and it's just flooding your inbox. Now, I'm guilty of this. I enter competitions online all the time, and then in order to enter, you have to subscribe to their newsletter, and I just keep getting all of their newsletters. Or if I purchase something, it automatically joined me to their newsletter, and I don't want that mail. Don't be lazy, go and unsubscribe, because it's a waste of time and space in your inbox. Another tip that Adam and I have definitely been practicing since we moved up to Sydney, and we even tried to in our old apartment, is to make sure that everything has a home. Everybody wants to have a home, guys. Everyone needs to feel safe and secure, and it's really important that all of your belongings have a particular place that they belong. And you can use storage solutions like boxes. I've done that for the apartment, and it does help to just declutter. However, just remember that storage solutions are not sorting solutions. You still have to declutter all of your stuff regularly. And that brings me to another tip, which is to declutter regularly. So before we ended up making the move, we donated so many bags of clothes, of items that were lying around the apartment, spare dishes. I don't even want to go into it that much, but there was so much stuff that we hadn't used in the 2 years we were there. So regularly ask yourself, have I used this in the last 6 months or year? Do I really need it? And if not, maybe it can go to a better home. Now, if you watched my old apartment tour, I do have an updated apartment tour with this new apartment. But the old one, you would have noticed that it was a 2-bedroom, and Adam got the wardrobe in the bedroom and I got the wardrobe in the study, or the converted study. Now, we're now in a 1-bedroom apartment with 1 closet between the 2 of us. So that's a little tricky. However, it does mean that I'm more inclined the second that I take things off or I'm changing to put those clothes away. So if you use anything, make sure to put it away right away. It only takes another 30 seconds or a minute to do it then and there, as opposed to waiting to the end of the week or month, if that, where you're going to end up spending time looking for things because you don't know where they are, searching through the floor and the mess. And also it takes a lot longer to put things away then. So just allow yourself an extra 30 to 60 seconds to put things away after you use it, and it's going to save you time later on, and also make sure that your home or your room stays organized and tidy, and it's just a much nicer place to be. Another really easy way to organize your life right now is to just do one thing at a time. Now, you know that I have this beautiful calendar. It's by Louise Hay, and it was a gift from my mum. Every day I change the page, or I turn the page, and it has a new affirmation. And the other day I turned the page and it said, today I consciously choose to do one thing at a time. And organizing your day that way means you're not multitasking, you give your undivided attention to each thing, and you're less stressed and overwhelmed because you're immersed in one thing, just the one thing that you want to be doing at that point in time. So it's not just about organizing your life physically, it's actually about organizing how you choose to spend your time, and it does make a very big difference with your level of productivity as well. And tip number 7, a really easy way to organize your life now: have less stuff. It's so cathartic to get rid of things, to donate things, to know that things are going to a better home, but also to throw things away. I always find that the less that I have, or by giving things away, I just feel more grounded within myself. I feel more calm. I'm less attached to items because that's really not what's important in life. And also there's less things to have to organize, so the apartment stays tidy for a lot longer. In fact, it's much easier to tidy it up as well because there's less things to put away. So if you find that your rooms are cluttering up and it's getting overwhelming, consider what can you get rid of, and declutter regularly, as I mentioned. because it honestly will help to organize your life, and it's such a simple thing to do. Comment below your favorite tip for organizing your life now. It can be one that I've already mentioned, or it might be something that I haven't and you wanted to share in the comments below, which I love. I love reading all of your beautiful comments and just helping out each other. It's what this channel's all for. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Life with Jess. I'm vlogging every week, weekly vlogging, just adding on more content onto YouTube, which I love. And again, you can follow me on social media at studywithjess. We can stay in touch, you can check out my photos. I'm gonna try and do more live streams as well. So if you guys follow me and request that, then I'll definitely make an effort to do more of those too. So that's all for today's video. Have a beautiful week. Thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you very soon. Mwah! Bye guys.